presentations, I would like to tell how one can effectively teach in the classroom. First of all, one should know what is a presentation. Presentation is a well documented organization of thoughts and ideas which one can present before an audience. Or it can be orally presented with the help of PPTs, with the help of blackboard, chalkboard, whiteboard, flip charts, and all. So, I would like to tell that for any presentation, two things are more important. The one is content part, and another is delivery part. For the content part, as Mr. Anand has said, to be a good speaker in public, you must be a good thinker in private. So one should always very keenly and minutely think whatever he or she is going to deliver in the classroom or in any presentation. Because once you think, then you can build up your ideas and feelings, then you can present in a very well manner. And as part of the content, one should prepare well, one should plan well, research well, and then organize all the contents in the presentation. For the preparation and planning, I would like to go with one phrase of English, that is one husband and four wives. Here, one need to know how the thing, how the matter, how the topic is. And what about topic is, why is the topic, where is the topic, and when it is. Means if you are talking about a single topic, if I take communication topic, then how communication is effectively. Then what is a communication? Why communication is important? From where does it come? And when is the communication important? And then I'll be presenting my presentation on communication in a very well manner. And for the research portion, think of all that you are willing to say. It means one should always delimit his limitations, his or her limitations, while presenting anything. Because a topic can be presented in many ways, in many ideas, in many thoughts. But one should delimit his or her own idea by which he can or she can present well. And for that, one should collect the material accordingly, whatever he or she has delimited. Then select and organize according to the time available. Like if I wish to present this presentation for 5 minutes, then I have to cut down so many things, but I have to cover all the important points. And as a part of delivery, one can present with the 4 types: reading from manuscript, speaking from memory, impromptu speech, and extemporary speech. And for speaking skills, for delivery part, appearance is very, very important, because first impression is the last impression. Then the facial expression, always one person should wear a very pleasant smile, and one person should always have a proper eye contact. A presenter should have a good posture, good gesture. Unnecessarily movements should be avoided, and the movement of your body, unnecessarily one should not move here and there. And then the attitude and the behavior of a person who is presenting should be very polite and very audience oriented. And while presenting anything, one should know about paralinguistic features like voice, pitch, speed, volume. You should make your pitch high or low with a variation as per the demand of the presentation, as the demand of the topic. Like today, if I say I'm going there, high pitch, it means there's something important. If I say, oh, I'm going, then it's okay. The speed, fast or slow, one should trace the capability of audience. Then volume, loud or soft. The pronunciation should be very well, with clear intonation and enunciation by which everyone can get your points. And one can also use in his presentation audiovisual aids, because it saves time, it creates interest, it adds variety, it makes an impression, and obviously it illustrates ideas and concepts in a very, very clear way. As all knows that visual aids When we use visual aids, like 10% of what we read, 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we see, but the 50% of what we see and hear is always we remember. So one should always select the right medium for your presentation. Like you can use handouts also, chalkboard and whiteboards, flip charts, overheads, computers, videotapes, audio tapes, films, slides, models, and physical objects. One can also, because Blackboard is a very first, I think it was the first first visual aid where people were presenting his idea. Teachers, basically teachers are using this aid, but one should not play with chalk and duster, and a teacher should stand an angle to keep an eye to the students. He should not show his back to the students. And before leaving the classroom, one should always rub the blackboard, and before ending the topic, one should recapitulate with the help of blackboard. So, I would like to say visual aids are only aids, not the whole speech. So, one should always speak very well. Visual aids or audio aids are not the whole speech. Thank you so much for your patience hearing.